What's up, good people? It's Jordan, aka Proverse, back with another video on Proverse World. I want to shout out everybody that's been rocking with me for the longest, everybody that's subscribed, that's liked the videos, that's commented on the videos. I really appreciate your support. I do want to say right away, please, please, please hit the like button so this video can get across to other people. I really appreciate my demographic and everyone that's been rocking with me so far. However, I do want to expand my community and I want to reach other people and I want to bring other people into this community so that way we could be a whole family out here. You feel me? Like we could be a whole community. So I want y'all to go ahead and hit the like button. And if you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you have not already, hit the bell if you are subscribed and you have not hit the bell to get my notifications already. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Uh First off, like I said in my last video, I was gonna be doing something totally different. And if you read the title of the video, then you know that this is something totally different from what I've done before. And it's a new series that I'm gonna try to do, excuse me, called Life in the Lyrics. And I want to try to bring as much practicality into from a song into real life as possible. Now I'm not gonna do a full genius, rap genius, or whatever you want to call it, breakdown. You know, they have their own platform for that. I just want to bring some type of real life, realism from a song into real life. And the first song actually is gonna be two songs from none other than one of the greatest rappers of all time, in my opinion, Lil Wayne. And I'm gonna just give y'all a little history lesson, just a small tad bit history lesson. So Lil Wayne dropped the Carter 2, which is my favorite Wayne album of all time. I think it's the best Wayne album. Personally, it just resonated with me. It had great production, great sampling. The lyricism on it was immaculate. Like I had no complaints. It's one of the greatest, one of my favorite albums, and one of the greatest albums of all time. However, it did sell over 700,000 first week. I want to say it's over 700, over 600,000, which is pretty good. That's a little bit over gold. 1 million is platinum. First week, that's pretty impressive. Uh, However, he did not receive the praise or the accolades from the Grammys because we know how wishy-washy the Grammys could be. And I'm not discrediting anyone that won that was nominated for a Grammy that year. However, I just can't see how it couldn't make the list on the Grammys. It's just that great to me. Uh, and one of the songs is called "I'm Me." And and some of those lyrics in that song, he said last year they had the Grammys and left me in Miami, sleeping on me like I'm rapping in my jammies. Like he was basically just saying like you look down on me, like you sleeping on me, like you don't see that I'm the best rapper alive. Because he had a song called "Best Rapper Alive" on that album. And he really felt like he was the best rapper alive. So how could you not nominate the best rapper alive? How could you not? That's his psyche. Like that's how he's thinking. That's what Wayne's thinking process. And from my perspective, that's how I think he was thinking when he said that. But within that song, he was basically just saying like, "All right, you don't want to acknowledge me. I'm gonna acknowledge me. I'm me. I come from the slums of New Orleans, one of the most predatory, dangerous environments in America, and now I'm a millionaire. Like I'm signed to Cash Money. Like I'm me. Like who else could I be? Who else would I want to be but me? I'm winning. I'm me. No matter what, I don't care. Like I know it's not fair to some people, but I don't care because I'm me. And I think that's one of the most powerful things that he could have ever said. No matter what you think of who Wayne is as a person, nobody knows who Wayne is as a person. Nobody knows what exactly like, his views are so like all over the place. I don't care about Wayne the person. I care about Wayne the artist. And when he was talking like this, it just feels different. It just does something different for me. Now, That was a that now that was supposed to be on the Carter 3. However, the Carter 3 got leaked. And some songs got leaked, not all of it, like 5 to 7 songs. It may have been all of it. Or don't quote me on that. Y'all could go see it. It's an album called The Leak. It's like a little EP that he put all the songs that were leaked on. So somebody leaked these songs like right before the Carter 3 was ready to release. And I think that kind of drove him a little bit. So he made a song called Peat, which opens up the Carter 3. And to my knowledge, the Peat, like the term Peat, came from the Chicago Bulls winning their first 3 championships. They did it twice, uh, 3 championships in a row. And I could be wrong. Y'all could correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's where Peat originated from. And this was the third Carter. So so it's a trilogy of a series of albums. So he had to do something with this. And aside from the just being called 3P and being the third Carter, like he was literally like, and this song is called it's called 3P, but within the lyrics he's saying, "You watch me," just like he said, I'm me, baby, I'm me. So who are you? You're not me. He was saying, "You can't fool me. I know what you're watching. You're watching me. You're watching me." And to my from my perspective, my what I get from that basically is my interpretation of that is what I meant is that he knew that somebody leaked his album. Don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. Maybe he knows by now. I don't know. Some people don't know these things. So I think what he was trying to say was, okay, somebody really cares about me that much that they would leak my album. So you know what? They're watching me. Like they're really looking at me. And they should marvel at me. They should see the greatness of my artistry because I'm me. I'm Wayne. I'm the best rapper alive. I have something to give to the world. I have nothing to prove to anybody, but I'm just gonna effortlessly flow on this beat, and I'm gonna tell you how much you look at me, no matter if you love me or hate me, which is another song that was on the leak. One of my other favorite songs. Uh, that's besides the point. No matter how much you love me or hate me, you're watching me. You're literally watching me. And you can't do anything about it. You can't touch me. You can't phase me. I'm still me. You're watching me. Like, so basically, to kind of wrap this up a little bit, uh, what I'm getting at is no matter what, like you're into, no matter what you think people think of you should always remember that you're you. There will never ever be another you. Be proud of who you are. Like I always used to say, like just be you. Just always, be yourself and all that stuff. But don't just be yourself. Like I'm not saying to be like completely full of yourself and self-centered or whatever, arrogant, but you have to appreciate yourself. So always go back and be like, I'm me. Like think about all the things that you've overcome and all the things, the trials, the tribulations, etc., all that stuff, and just think like I'm me. Like how could I like be here right now? I was resilient. I was persevering. Like I'm me. Nobody else could be me. Like no matter what. Like people go through their own things, but nobody had an experience like me. They may say that they have similar experiences, but they would never say that they're me. I am me. And then for the other song, the interpretation that you can get from that is if you're doing something, you feel like, and I think that some people like this is like sidebar. I think some people do have imaginary haters and stuff. People create their own narratives in their head and stuff, and not everybody has a hater, bro. Like I can't admit that some people are watching you, or some people are just wishing bad on you. I see it. Like I literally see it, but not everyone has a hater, and some people have imaginary haters. But get back to the point. Just know that if you're in that meeting, if you're in that corporate world, and you're, you know, doing all these accolades, achieving all these different goals, you're setting records for your company, and you have those coworkers and those people that are in higher positions, or even some in lower positions. But I know I hear things about the corporate world about how people are very facetious, and they envy, and I know that could be overwhelming. And I want you to know that they are literally watching you. That means you're doing something good. That means you're doing something great. That just makes you one step higher. And all you have to do is continue to do greater and continue to rise up the ladder and achieve and break records and achieve your goals. Like at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. And people are literally watching you. They are watching. So be proud of who you are and know that when people are watching you and people are envious of you and people are just have these negative emotions and thoughts about you, just know that you're doing something great. uh yeah, I got so up into it, but again, this is Jordan, aka Proverse, with another episode, Proverse World, life in the lyrics. Again, if you made it this far, just please go down in the comments and let me know if there's a song that you want me to do to break down. This was actually pretty fun for me to do. I'm not gonna lie, like I really enjoyed this. Just let me know like what you think of the video, if you think of the series, or if there's a song that you want me to kind of like put in perspective. Uh, so thank you guys again. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'm out, good people. Appreciate it.